We eat multiple times a day. So why do we seem to run out of words the second food gets interesting? That moment when your brain blanks and all you can think of is, I don't know, it's just good. That's what we're nerding out about today. Hi, I'm Jess, and this is the Food Word Nerd, where we get curious about food, language, and what our word choice quietly reveals about how we live and how we eat. We eat a lot, constantly, to survive. But our vocabulary for talking about food is surprisingly narrow. We tend to default to things like it's good or it's gross, it's sweet, salty, spicy, and that's about it. That's not wrong. It just feels incomplete to me. Because food isn't one dimensional, because it's texture and aroma, temperature, sound, memory. And the words we have or don't have shape what we notice about our food. Let's start with an example. Um, let's take the word crunch. Crunch isn't just a texture, it's a sound. And it can tell us if something is fresh or it's fried or in some other way full of contrast. We use words like crispy, crackly, snappy. Those those words, they don't just describe the food, they set expectations for us before we even begin the bite. If we look at another word like creamy, creamy isn't about dairy, it's about smoothness, richness, comfort. And you can have things like creamy beans, creamy soup, creamy risotto with zero cream involved at all. There's another one that I think is wildly underrated, mouthfeel. It's how food behaves once it hits your mouth. Thinking like silky, chalky, slippery, dense, or airy. Using words like that's not being fancy, it's being specific. When we expand our food vocabulary, it's not really about sounding smarter. It opens us up to eat with more intention, to understand and be understood more clearly. We can say, I don't really prefer mushy textures instead of saying I'm picky. Kids can offer up that it's too squishy or it's too loud instead of just telling us yuck. The truth is, language gives us agency and it opens the door to curiosity, which can be a much more useful tool than judgment. That's why food isn't just about nutrients or recipes, it's about perception. More words don't complicate things, they give us room to be more curious. And I believe that curiosity is where the connection truly lives, at the table and beyond it. So the next time you eat something amazing, pause for a second. What does it actually feel like? What does it sound like? What does it remind you of? Can you drop your favorite food word in the comments? And until then, I'll see you next time on Food Word Nerd.